The biggest secret to how the so-called elite have amassed so much power is in their understanding of, let's call it, financial alchemy. All through human history, the elite have controlled the masses by understanding how wealth is amassed and maintained, and knowing it in a way that excludes the common people from accessing the same sort of, let's call it, financial technology. And if you go back into, say, ancient Mesopotamia or Egypt or something like that, this was largely done through the use of writing. The elites had scribes. They understood how to count, how to keep track of, how much was exchanged in certain trades, and that allowed them to better plan and amass wealth, and probably also cheat people out of wealth because only they could record transactions. And if you move, further along in history, this was done, like in our current day, through sort of financial system alchemy. And this is through the use of markets, through the use of various financial vehicles that most people are not aware of. And one of those vehicles that everybody has access to, but the elite sort of understand, or at least they have access to advisors or whatever who do understand this, is life insurance. So how could you pass on generational wealth? Let's say you are a middle-class person. You make somewhere between $50,000 and $200,000 a year. You don't have, riches to put away, but you want to pass something on to your kids, and you want to be able to access your money in retirement tax-free. Well, life insurance allows you to do that. Specifically, one vehicle called an IUL, which stands for an indexed universal life policy. So what this is not like what you have as, what your employer gives you access to, where you basically pay into it and you have life insurance for, a few $100,000, $1 million, whatever, while you're employed there and paying premiums. This is something that this is an investment vehicle. This is something that you keep for your entire life. And it does a few things. One, it gives you a life insurance policy and it doesn't go away. It's an asset that you own, like a car or a house or whatever. When you die, money will be passed on to your heirs, to your children, to your wife, whatever. It also allows you to access money because it also has a cash value. So as you pay premiums every month, you accumulate a certain amount of cash, and the index part of this means that it's indexed to a certain let's say index, like the S&P 500 or something like that. So when that index goes up, so if the S&P 500 does well in a specific year, then you make money. You won't make the same amount of money if you had just invested in it, but you'll make up to 60% of that, which is pretty good considering that you have 0% chance of losing money. So as you put money into this fund, you have a cash value, which doesn't go away. It doesn't go down. So you have access to the market as it gains, and you can't lose money. In fact, there's a guaranteed gain because the insurance company pays interest on the money you put in. So how is that better than, say, a 401k, other than the fact that you can't lose money, which you do in a 401k? You can take a loan out against your own policy anytime in your life after the accumulation period, which is like there's a certain period at the beginning of the contract, tax-free. So whatever the value, the cash value of your policy is, you can take out a loan against that, completely tax-free. That's your money. You don't have to pay it back. You're borrowing from yourself. This is also called infinite banking. And it's one of the secrets that a lot of people who are able to generate quite a bit of wealth understand that most people don't. So you pay into this policy. It gives you life insurance benefits, like the death benefit. It pays your heirs, your children, whatever, upon your death. But also, it allows you to gain, to invest and make money over time and access it without ever paying taxes. So unlike a 401k, not only do you not lose money, but you don't pay taxes on it when you want your money. So consider that and DM me or, post in the comments more info if you want to hear more, because we also sell this and it's a great tool. All right. Thanks. Follow, share, and comment.